What's good, my Zesty Lemons? It is I, Lee, and thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. So I decided to do a follow-up on the whole Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. I am so sorry, y'all, because I know y'all was like, stop saying Baldino, that's not his name. I could hear it. You may try to say that you wasn't, but I know that you were. My fault. I mean, I should have taken the time to really listen to how his name was pronounced, but I didn't want to cheat and do all of that, so whatever. But I have noticed that there were some platforms that were talking about how Blake Lively's case is basically finished. And so I want to see if I can get a grasp on what we could expect. I hope it comes out the same way that it did for Amber. Because I mean, I gotta toot my own horn on this because I was scared to death. I didn't know what was going to come out, but I felt like I needed to get that out. God was like, get it out. And I was like, okay, so I did. And it came out exactly the way that I saw it, which is still crazy to me to this day. So we're going to see exactly how she is going to handle everything crashing down on her. I want to find some oracle cards that I think is, you know what, I'm not even going to use oracle cards. We're just going to go ahead and get into it and see what I can pull. Okay. God, thank you so much for this opportunity to use my gift. And this is going to be about Blake Lively again and Ryan Reynolds in the case of them filing a lawsuit against Justin Baldoni. I want to know what is going on behind the scenes. How is she feeling? Because I'm pretty sure she's watching the media shred her to pieces. And I just want to know, like, the who, what, hit, when, how, why, all of that. I just want to know what's going on and how is this going to end for her. Okay. If you just so happen to see this reading, it's because of the fact that I was successful in making sure that it uploaded properly. We are under a retrograde, so you know how that goes. I'm going to shovel this really, really well just because I've been using them a lot. I have, I think, 3 videos that I've done, and I have one more coming up about Drake. So if you just so happen to be watching this, I will get that uploaded. Just give me some time. All right. Let's see what's going on. What is her mood? How is she feeling about everything at this time? And I don't understand legal language, so hopefully you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to say for those that are really into this case and you know exactly what they're saying. Hopefully I can translate it to where you'll understand exactly what I'm trying to say. So the first card out we have sorry. It's not funny. I'm sorry. Okay. Ooh, I'm sorry. That ain't funny. And look at this. Look at that. I haven't even pulled all of them out yet. Yeah, she's sad. She hurt. This is the cloak of shame. Look at that. Now you get an opportunity to wear that cloak because it was rightfully yours from the jump. Because you was hoping that you were going to be able to, you know, tailor it to fit Justin perfectly. But he was like, nah, bitch, you're going to carry this. You're going to wear this. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay. All right. So let me just put that at the bottom here. Yeah, there's a lot of blessings, or not blessings, but healing that's gonna have to go on. Oh, sorry, I probably should cover that up. Sorry, y'all. Y'all don't need to be looking at her body, but you know what I'm saying, like That's funny to me. Anyways, let's continue. Ooh, okay. Okay. For y'all, for those that don't think that that's funny and you're really rooting for her, hey, y'all can kiss my ass, because that ain't cool. You do not, I cannot stress this enough, okay? You do not lie on somebody just because you think that you have the right to do it. Okay? Blake, from the energy that I got, and I've even talked to people outside of the readings, they say that she is a complete asshole. So, have the day that you deserve, okay? So, yes, you feel as though life is crashing down on you. You cannot handle the fact that no one can stand you. You, ironically, feel like you've been betrayed. However, you were the one that was going and stabbing people in the back, okay? Now you feel a sense of helplessness, okay? You feel left out in the cold. Aww, okay? Aww. Girl, don't nobody feel sorry for you. How you thought, like I said before, did you think about how you were affecting him? His wife? His children? They may not be indirectly in it, but you're trying to cut off their livelihood by trying to take money that does not belong to you. And oh, I am aware that the company that was trying to back her up and things, now they're trying to backpedal. No, don't backpedal now. Say everything that you said before with your whole chest. But now that y'all see that y'all got caught up in the shit, you didn't think that Justin was going to pull out them receipts. And he did. Oh, boy, did he. Ooh. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands here. It's not going to be a celebration for her. I believe that it's going to be a celebration for Justin and his team. Y'all tried to rip everything away from him. And so how I look at this is there's an imbalance here. Yeah. You thought that you was going to walk around here mighty and tall, but boy, are you about to get shrunketh, okay? I'm sorry, I shouldn't, but that's funny to me. I cannot stand people that try to get over on people. It's a trigger to me. And I'm pretty sure it's a trigger to those that have compassion. You just don't do that to people. You just don't do that to people. So, yeah, let me, I mean, do I even need to say any more after this? Let's keep going, though. Yes, have the day that you deserve. Why did you choose these cards? Sorry, I didn't even get a chance to introduce myself to those who have not watched my videos. I'm sorry that you have to see me in such petty energy, but I'm just being who I am, because I feel bad for individuals that get taken advantage of, such as Justin, Johnny Depp, anybody, whether they're a celebrity or a regular Joe Schmo like me. Like, no. So yeah, it ain't so fun when the rabbit's the one's got the gun, right? I feel it strong right there. All right. So we have the Moon card. She is scared out of her mind because she doesn't know how things are going to go. Now that everything has been exposed, because I always look at this card as the what is done in the dark will eventually come to light. And oh yeah, baby girl, everything that you've done behind the scenes, you, like I said, your people are turning against you, and maybe not indirect or not directly at you, but they're going against other individuals. And now you are in fear of the unknown. So the King of Pentacles here, he's going to get his money. I saw that he lost his, not really lost, but I guess they dropped his lawsuit. I think it was what, for, ooh, I don't even want to say the month because I might be wrong. I know it was a high number for defamation and everything else. And they dropped it because of the fact that he did not turn something in a timely manner. But I love the fact that people are now paying attention to everything and seeing how she's moving, because she was so arrogant that she got extremely sloppy. We have the Chariot. Okay. So I feel like what this is saying is, girl, you better move on. There's not going to be a victory for her. There's no need of being stagnant in this situation. I feel like, I always say that the Chariot reminds me of, ooh, it's on top of my head. Let me figure it out. What do they always say? Like, with free will, there we go. I feel like this is talking about free will. You have the ability to do whatever it is that you want. This could also signify like travel. She may even pull the same stunt that Amber made. I don't know so much as far as moving away, but that could be a possibility, or just hiding her face as a whole. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles here. So yeah, that's sadness. You're going to reap what you sow. Okay? Rotten trees do not bear good fruit. You put all of your time and energy to try to destroy a man. I sound like a broken record, but you're going to get your just desserts. And I feel like at this same time, while you are pouting and regretting your actions, I feel like what you need to do is reflect. You did not have to do this. You had no right to. From my understanding, this show, it starts with us. It's going to start without you. But I feel that it started out as a book. So they were trying to bring that book to life. And yeah, there were a lot of sexual content in it, but you took that as you just twisted it and try to make it personally about you. Like, what? I guess. What else do we have here? Yeah, you're going to have to take charge of your actions. You're going to be the one that's going to be responsible for righting these wrongs. You can try to play the mean girl all you want to. Hey, I don't know if y'all familiar with what Cat Williams said on Club Shay Shay, but he said that basically what's done in the dark is going to come to light, and a lot of individuals that quote unquote are in power, they're going to be exposed. It doesn't matter if this is politics. It does not matter. I know definitely in show business, whether it's music or if it's in you know, making movies, those that have ill intent, they're going to be exposed. And I feel like the people are already siding with Justin because it's, I don't know. Whatever. It just irritates me. Look, I can't even tell if I even shuffled these. I'm so irritated by it. It's just the audacity for me. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, it's right there. You know better. Okay, so yeah, your team, they're going down. Everyone that, and I think they said something about a fake lawsuit. I don't know, but what I do know is that the smear campaign that y'all tried to create, like I said, they're being exposed for it. Justice is going to be served whether you like it or not. And you're definitely going to have to heal, okay? This is asking for you to take a pause, all right? And get yourself together. Do things in moderation from here on out. Because if you try to, for one, I don't even think that anyone is going to want to work with her. I just don't think that at all. Yeah, the Queen of Cups, that's interesting to see. Yeah, you need to get yourself in order, Blake. You need to get your, what am I trying to say? Like this little princess mentality that you have. Was she the only child or something? Because she is giving me spoiled brat. And that's just, it's just absolutely disgusting what you've done. So I do not think that justice is going to be on your side. And it's interesting because justice is right here. I usually look at the second card as like what can help the situation or what can harm it. Basically like the Celtic cross. But yeah, I feel like this is an imbalance. They're going to see you for exactly what you're doing. You're wasting the court's time for sure. All right. So I'm going to close this reading out. What other messages do you have? What is the conclusion of this reading? Oh, okay, well, through that. Okay, so it says, when you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. So I'm wondering if this is saying like she's going to have to find something else to do because she's made a mockery of herself. If I do this one more time. All right, hold on. Oh, I can't be doing this. I'm getting too old. All right. It says, speak up, speak out, and let your voice be heard loud and clear. So I feel like she's going to still try to demand, she's going to try to demand justice, but, or at least try to clear her name. Now, you guys got it all wrong. No, we don't. We see you for exactly what you are and who you are. And see, I didn't know anything about you, mostly. I still don't. But what I do know is that you're a complete asshole. It says, what has your inner voice been asking of you? You need to listen and act. So I just kind of feel like even her conscience, you know, like somebody needs to bring Kendrick Lamar on the stand so that he could play the Meet the Grahams, Meet the Reynolds, basically. Yeah, speaking of Ryan, I'm very disappointed in that. All because you feel some type of way? You don't even know if the stuff that she tried to tell you was true. You just went along with it. And honestly, I feel like you owe them. You owe Justin money. You owe him an apology. Will you do it? Probably not. But I do believe that this is going to leave a stain on his career also. Meet the Reynolds. Dear Blake. Alright. And for the last one. That is just... It says you could use some self-care time like now. Schedule it in. Yeah, you need to take care of yourself. You need to go to a therapist. You need to figure yourself out. You need to, I can't stress this enough, you really need to apologize to Justin, his team, everybody. Because from what I'm seeing, you're not going to get very far in this. So yeah, you can speak up. Maybe you are going to issue an apology. Maybe you're going to do it on the low. Whatever the case may be, I think that your life is definitely changed from here on out. Ain't nobody going to fuck with you no more. So that's what I see here. I'm sorry. I guess I could have gone a little deeper. But what else is there to say, really? Well, I guess I could do one more. I guess I could do one more. So let's set these off to the side. Okay, I want to make sure that I didn't... Okay. Before I close this reading out, I just want to make sure that I touched on it. What other messages do you have? Why are these cards here together? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Justice, Temperance, all of them. And the Queen of Cups. Still laughing. First thing I see is just doom. That's funny. All right, so we have the King of Wands here, and it says shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow you. And I just kind of feel like what this is saying was like, yeah, they're going to be exposed for the fact, and I know you guys probably already noticed, like, mind you, I only know bits and pieces, and I did not want to cheat. And there's a lot of stuff that I don't understand. Like, I don't understand the law lingo. But I do feel like she was the captain of this ship. And I also kind of want to say that it was do this or else. I kind of feel like individuals didn't really have a choice in the matter but to do this. Kind of like Ryan. Like, I feel like she used his, I ain't gonna say clout, but his power and influence to pull the shit that he did. We have the Two of Cups here. So the fact that Justice is here with the Two of Cups, I'm wondering if there's a possibility that there might be a separation or a divorce between the two of them. And we got the Lovers card. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. And then we have, at the end of the day, look, see? You see what that says? Are your actions really as selfless as you think? Like, are you really doing women and men who have experienced SA? Are you really as selfless as you are trying to pretend that you are? You are making us a mockery of individuals. What you've done was absolutely wrong. Now I gotta go again to see why these two cards are here. Okay, why is the Two of Cups here, please? Okay. So we have the Empress in reverse. And so how I look at this is like, yeah, I kind of feel like you became, well, not really became, you've always been the nagging bitch that you are. And Ryan is like, you know what? You are, you're a liability. I kind of get that vibe. Like, you are a liability at this time. Why is the Lover's card here? Okay, well, we got two of them that came out. So yeah, definitely an ending of their marriage. A completion. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's done. She's done. I can be wrong. I will point that out. You know, if y'all are familiar with tarot, you guys can interpret this any way that you want. But how I look at this, I don't see this as a completion. Just because I'm looking at it upright does not mean that it could be upright. I'm looking at it from either side. Now the Death card does talk about a renewal, you know, or a rebirth rather. But yeah, she's going to have to start over. And as far as the World card, yes, it could talk about completion or success of some kind, but I'm looking at this as it being incomplete. She did not get to accomplish what it was that she wanted. So, hey, like I said, I hope that you have the day that you deserve, Blake, because what you've done was absolutely wrong. It was absolutely wrong. And I know that Justin is going to be like, you know what you did was foul, but I forgive you. And kudos to him, because you know what? Anyways, so if you enjoyed this reading, you can give me a thumbs up. Drop your comments down below if you wish. Hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends about me. But remember this. When life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, everyone. Bye.